What up, Yerp? This is your boy Tick, aka Game Fanatic, the Michael Jordan the Gaming, also the Rebel of the YouTube Underground, and I'm going to do a sports video today. It's going to be for the sim community. First thing I want to say is I don't speak for the sim community. I do not speak for the rest of everybody else who's in the sim community. I only speak for myself. Only thing you can do is agree with what I'm saying or respectfully disagree with what I'm saying. Don't be not a troller but a griefer, and or you could say troller because they troll these videos looking for people that don't agree with them. But don't be a troller and say I'm stupid or whatever just because I don't agree with you, what you're saying or anything like that, because in turn that just make you look ignorant and stupid. So that's just how it goes. But anyway, I've been seeing a lot of stuff going on in the sim community, a lot of drama. I mean, it's a lot of drama just in the YouTube gaming community anyway. I mean, it's stuff going on in the Modern Warfare 3 community right now where they're beefing at one guy because they claim that he's copying everybody and stuff like that. It's just a lot of soap opera, Bad Girls Club type drama going on in YouTube, man. But we're talking about the sim community right now, so I'm just gonna talk about sim community. Anyway, you see I'm playing NFL 2K5. Decided to use this for my backdrop. I'm playing as the Dallas Cowboys, Dallas all day. I don't like the Redskins, as you see I'm playing them. But anyway, like I said, man, I've been seeing a lot of stuff going on in the sim community, and I just think it's crazy. As you guys know, NCAA dropped. From what I've seen from NCAA, from the trailers all the way to the demo, is the game has come a long way. It advanced. And I definitely noticed change in the game, and I definitely noticed better gameplay. And here's one of the problems, man. Like, a lot of people I know from the sim standard were actually liking the game too, talking good. But then I remember after the whole Apex thing happened, how they cool with Apex. Apex supposed to be the godfather. I'm doing what Job Turkey said. I'm doing a quote fingers. He's supposed to be the godfather of of commentating on EA Sports, doing critiquing on them and stuff like that. So they cool with him, and they had that little outing going on, with Geddon and Apex and J Music hopping in there and all that stuff. So this Apex and the sim standard supposed to just squash the whole thing. They supposed to be cool. So I'm noticing, like, the last few sim standard videos. Now, I'm not trying to come at the sim standard. I'm actually cool with them. I bang with them on Xbox Live. I go on the party chat with them, talk to them all the time, stuff like that. I'm not trying to go at the sim standard. I don't want anybody to blow it out of proportion, but I'm just saying what I'm seeing. The last couple sim standard videos, man, it just seemed like me and my dude Doe was talking about. We was like, man, it just seemed like they trying to appease to Apex or something like that, because like the last few videos was just nitpicky to me, man. Like, the one Sim F-Ball critic put out first, he was showing that one pass across the middle and the guy dove for it, and then the guy dove behind him and he made a weird animation out the tackle. I mean, it was a weird animation, not gonna lie. But the thing is, like, it's hard to do an animation. Most of the time in real life, if someone dives for the ball and the guy is behind him, he's not going to jump in the air and try to tackle the guy. He's actually going to just wait for him to land and then touch him, and he'll be down. Or touch him before he hits the ground. He'll tap his thigh or something like that before he hits the ground. But it's a video game, man. It's computer. You can't really get mad at a video game for doing that. Like, most of the time I've played, Madden and stuff like that, they never did that. They would wait for the person to hit down. But the computer is dictating, like, okay, he's in the air, I have to lay a hit, and the only hit they know is like if you come from the side or the back, like hit him in his back or something like that. So it's going to choose that animation. I'm pretty sure they didn't get an animation of a guy diving and the guy diving behind him and wrapping him up in the air. That's not going to happen. Like, you don't normally see that. So the computer's just going to mess up like that. And then it was something else in that play that he showed that I thought was kind of, like, really wasn't that bad of a problem to be shown, but he showed it. I can't remember what it is right now. I'll leave it in the comments if anyone wants to know after I watch the video again. But it was something that I thought was really minor, and he pointed it out as a flaw. But, Sim F-Ball did show something good that he saw in the game too, so I can't really get mad at him. But Then the Smitty video that came out after that was showing that play where he threw it to the tight end and the tight end was looking back for the ball, but he didn't try to catch it. Now, I kind of thought that I knew this was going to be a problem from the beginning. It has nothing to do with read and react because he claimed it to be a problem with read and react. There's nothing with read and react. It's what is it called? Something pass. I forgot what they called it. It was on the trailer for Madden, but it's basically when the pass icons aren't lit up and you can't throw it to him. So I'm pretty sure his icon wasn't lit up, but even though he tracked the ball, looking at him, he's not going to try to react to the ball. At that time, you would have to, I guess, choose a guy and make him catch. So I knew that whole icon thing was going to be a problem. I actually mentioned it in my trailer. I mean, in the trailer video, I was like, well, I don't really like that whole passing icons thing. If it's not visible, you can't throw it to the person because he's not going to catch it. And I was thinking, like, well, if he is open and it's not lit up, what's going to happen? And we're seeing what's happening. So I don't know. All they have to do is like tune that up in a patch. But then the last Smitty video I've seen is him talking about the petition. Mind you, I didn't sign the petition. I think it's pretty much pointless. I really honestly do think it's pointless. A lot of people, I know a lot of y'all gonna be mad, but I pretty much just think it's pointless. They could have been made a game if they wanted to. The petition's not gonna do anything. They know they're not gonna get the sales, especially when only 500 people signed it. If I signed it, it'd be like 568 people signed it. So they're not going to get the sales that they want. If it's not even in the millions part, they're not even going to waste the time. So it's pointless to even do a petition. Second of all, they were talking about, you know, if EA loses a license, then, you know, anybody else can make a game. I look at it this way. If 2K gets a license, then that means that those next few years, we're going to be critiquing, you know, NFL 2K videos. I mean, you can look at this game right here and see there's a lot of flaws. I mean, you don't notice it when you're not really looking for it, because when we play NCAA and Madden, we're not playing the game to have fun. We're, as a critiquer, we're playing the game to see if we can find these issues that we know they're in the game. But, you know, when I played 2K as a critiquer, I noticed things I never noticed before in 2K5. That's how I noticed the whole glitch where if you have it on the hardest difficulty, they make your cornerback hit the circle to make their wide receiver get open. And it's a lot of things. You know, they'll do, you know, psychic ability catches, stuff like that. It's a lot of things. So that's why we see a lot of problems in Madden. Half the time, the problems aren't really bad. But, you know, we're looking for these problems. We're not playing the game to have fun. And that's the problem. We get mad at the casual gamers who don't notice it. I mean, they're not critiquers. They're playing the game because it's football. They're having fun with the game. I mean, you could go. All right, here's a good example. You know, I used to walk around the house finding bugs all the time that no one else in the house would find, because I was always looking around looking for bugs. I was scoping out everywhere trying to find these bugs, and I will always find them. Even to this day, I find bugs, and I'm always the one finding. No one else ever finds them with me, because I'm actually looking for the bugs. So if you play a game looking for problems, you're going to find problems. It doesn't matter if they're major problems or minor problems. That's what's going to happen. You're just going to find problems. So if we play the game, if 2K gets the license or Sony gets the license, we're going to find these problems. I bet there's a lot of people who play FIFA, who critique FIFA, could tell you every problem that's in the game. There's people that play the show could tell you every glitch or problem that's in the show. Those games aren't perfect. We just think they're perfect because we don't really play them. But I'm pretty much sure that there's a lot of glitches and problems in those games. They just look pretty. And that's how this game was. It just looks pretty. But the reason, you know, I'm taking up for Madden and stuff now is because I actually can see that these guys are actually trying. I mean, a lot of stuff that we asked for in the game, I said this before, is in the game. They even put a physics engine in there. We've been asking for that for a long time, and they put it in the game. Now, a lot of people are saying, well, the physics engine is going to have problems, yada, yada, yada. It's their first time working on it. I mean, FIFA and NHL had this engine, but it took them about 3 years to get it perfect. This is a new development team with EA. People keep blaming them for all the past problems that Madden has had, but it's not the same development crew. I mean, I don't know how many times people can say this. It's not the same crew. It's not Ian Cummins. It's not David Ortiz. Even though I think David Ortiz would have done a good job by now. It would have been like really good, but it's not any of those guys. This is Cam Weber and his crew. So stop blaming them for things that happened in the past. These guys are stepping up and trying to make the game perfect for us. They're listening to the community. They had the Sim Standard come out there and give them, you know, give them opinions of the game and give them advice. So that's why I take up for EA Sports. The game Madden could come out and have so many glitches in the physics engine. I don't care, as long as they put it in the game. It's their first try. When you first learn how to read, were you good at it? No. You probably could read words with like 2 to 3 letters, really good. But when it came to a word with like 6 letters or 5 letters, and like a Q or something added in there, you probably had a problem with it. Words like island, you probably said island. It took a while for you to get, become perfect at reading. I mean, you had the fundamentals and the basics down. You know how to talk. You knew your ABCs. But you didn't know how to read well until after a few years, until you developed, your development got better and you eventually got better at it. You see what I'm saying? So you can't get mad at these guys if the game comes out kind of glitched with the physics engine. It's their first try. I mean, I want to see you guys try to do something for the first time and see if you do it perfectly. It's not going to happen. You're going to make mistakes. So, and that's all I really wanted to say, man. The community is just going crazy. And then, I want to talk about the J Music video when he talked about defining the EA community and the Sim community and why I don't agree. And I don't agree because you're basically separating the group. You're separating the group. We're not supposed to be separated. We're supposed to be uniting. And saying that the EA are casual and sim heads, there's casual people that play this game. This is my brother's game. He's a casual gamer. He used to play this game all the time casually. Did a real good job. Beat a lot of teams in the season. Won Super Bowls. Casual gamer. This game isn't hard. This game, you can air the ball up in the air the whole time, all day, and score. You saw me do it 2 times. It was the second touchdown I got. I threw it over the D-back's head. He was looking right at it and didn't even attempt to try to catch it. He ran a circle and let my guy catch it and get a touchdown. That was a bad pass. That should have been an interception. So, this game had flaws and problems. It was easy for casual gamers. This game was really easy. To be honest with you, it's easier than Madden. But anyway, yeah, man, I don't agree with that whole statement. A sim head is just a sim head. It doesn't matter if it's Madden. It doesn't matter if it's 2K. It doesn't matter if it's Game Day. It doesn't matter if it's, Backbreaker, which I think that game was pretty horrible. But I like them. I give them props for the physics engine that they did, because they gave Madden the idea to actually try it. So I give them props for that. But anyway, man, this video is coming to an end, man. I just wanted to get a few things out there. I'm sorry I took too long to do it. I meant to do it 2 days ago, but I had some other things I had to do. I was pretty much busy. I had to take some stuff out of storage and stuff like that. But this video is coming to an end, man. Don't subscribe if you think I'm just a commentator, because I'm really not. But anyway, this is your boy Tick, aka Game Fanatic, and I'm gone. All right, 1.